Our first port of call is Ulzebek.
Back where you first started out.
Yeah, along with my dad.
You okay? You don't look so good.
I think I'm just a little seasick, that's all.
Liar.
Huh?
You heard me. You've never been good at hiding your emotions, Xion.
Excuse me? Just what do you... No. You're right. I'm sorry.
Is it about Alphen?
No. Not just him.
Something you can't talk about?
Rinwell, I'm not like the rest of you.
Of course you are! No, I'm serious. Back when we first met, I think maybe then I did think we were different. But now I know that isn't true. You and I are the same, Xion. We're alike in more ways than you know. If any of us is different, it's me. I'm a Danon who can use magic. I may be the last. My family and I have been living in hiding as long as I can remember.
Everyone has their own pain that can be hard for other people to understand. I saw the two of you talking and thought you could use a third wheel. So, here I am. Sorry.
If anyone's the odd one out here, it's me. Believe me, you don't want to listen to my problems.
Want me to go?
I didn't say that.
I get that you must have a lot circling around that head of yours. And that's okay. Whatever's worrying you right now, you're allowed to worry about it. And you don't have to talk about it if you don't want to. I know I'm not a Renin like you, or a mage like Rinwell.
I'm not a sovereign, maiden, or lord. I'm just a Danon who used to be a slave.
But regardless of all that, I'm here for you, Xion.
That goes for me too. We all want to be there for you. Me and Hootle and even the boys. I promise. I mean, that is what friends are supposed to do, right?
I said this to Alphen, and now I'll say it to you. You're not alone in this.
Thank you. Rinwell. Kisara.
And right on cue, I think I should make my way back and lie down for a bit. My battle with this ship continues.
Yeah, I better head back too. We wouldn't want the guys thinking they're in charge. Can you imagine Law at the helm? Who knows what kind of trouble we'd get into?
Still, if that's true, then it's all the more reason I have to do this.
I think it's safe to rest here now. All right, something is definitely up with Xion.
Yeah, something big by the looks of it. I've never seen her so serious.
So, do you think we should say something to Alphen then?
I was wondering the same thing myself, but then it occurred to me. Whatever this thing on her mind is, it's probably the last thing in the world she wants people to know about. If she's trying this hard to keep it secret, then it's not really our place to go telling people before she's ready.
Yeah.
I can't tell them. There's just no way I could, right? What am I supposed to do?
Ah, Calaglia. Feels like it's been ages.
And wasn't Zephyr with us too?
Dad.
Hey, chin up! This is your hometown.
Everyone around here looks so much happier than they used to.
I'll say. It feels like an entirely different place. I suppose it's had time to adjust to its newfound freedom.
Zephyr would have been so happy to see this.
Yeah, he really would have. Especially if he knew Law was... Law? Something bothering you, Law?
Nah, I'll be fine. It's just, you know.
It still weighs on you, doesn't it? Running away back then.
I abandoned my home. Then when I finally come back, it's been liberated. What's important is that it's free. I get that, I do. I just... I should have been here.
Just one thing after another, and it all falls on my head too.
Hey, Nath.
What? Can't you see I'm... Alphen?
Looks like you have your hands full.
As much as ever. As if I wasn't busy enough putting down the last remnants of Renan rule, I'm up to my ears in Danan disputes. And then, to top it all off, that thing had to come crashing down from out of the sky.
Pretty sure we've heard this somewhere before.
But enough about my problems. What can I help you with?
Yeah, we're looking for an old Renan starship. You wouldn't happen to know any around these parts, would you?
A starship? What do you need one of those for?
To get to Lenegis.
Lenegis? Are you out of your damn mind?
Believe it or not, it wouldn't be the craziest thing we've done recently.
Oh, I believe it. Well, either way, I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about a starship.
Then do you have any historical records by chance?
Sure, we've got stacks of old records.
Mind if we take a look at them?
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Nath.
I read through all of the records, but I only found a single line that might point to what we're looking for. It mentions a rock that shot across the sky and landed past the mountains. The event was recorded just before the first Renan invasion.
And you think that might be the starship?
I don't know. There was nothing else in the records that came even close. It looked like it was someplace called Berg, but maybe I'm reading it wrong.
Berg?
That ring any bells for you?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest volcanoes in Calaglia. I was just there recently, investigating a report of a meteor someone saw.
Another meteor in the same area? Really?
I wonder if it could have been one of those lights that shot out of the wedge.
All the more reason to check it out. Can you tell us how to get there?
The old Zion mine is up that way. One of the veins we abandoned connects to the volcano. Go ahead and use that. But you should be careful.
Huh?
I don't know if it has anything to do with the meteor, but there's a giant Zoogle running riot in there. Never seen anything like it.
A Zoogle, huh?
Well, I turned back as soon as I caught sight of the thing, so I can't tell you much more. Just be real careful if you head out that way.
All right. I guess...
Right.
I didn't like the sound of that monster Nath was talking about one bit.
Well, we have to press on. We're going through Zion Mine to Berg Volcano. Let's move.
Everything okay with Hootle, Rinwell? He seems kinda out of spirits.
It must be the heat getting to him. We don't get these kind of temperatures back in Cislodia.
Calaglians born and raised here struggle with it too, so it's no surprise.
Aha! So that's why his plumage is so white. He was born in a winter wonderland.
Actually, Dan and owls absorb the astral energy of whatever land they're raised in. Where they're born doesn't affect their appearance at all. But that's not why he's white. The real reason is that he's still just a baby.
You mean their plumage changes color depending on where they grow up? Weird.
And with all this traveling we've been doing, it wouldn't surprise me if his wings ended up looking like a colorful painting.
I think he suits his snowy complexion. It'll feel strange to see him change.
How awesome would it be if his head and wings were different colors, and his stomach and sides, like a map of our travels? Ow, lay off, will ya? So much for the heat making him docile.
You've only yourself to blame for that one. Hootle takes pride in his appearance, you know.
Fascinating. An appreciation of aesthetic beauty in an owlet so young.
Dohalim, I think you've drawn his attention.
Looks like we made it here in one piece. You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
It's quite hot here. The climate...
It's on! Burning Talon Hurricane!
Barely a blip on our radar.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
So we're back in the Zion mine tunnels. Who would have thought we'd be going through this place again? This is where you and I first fought together.
And also the first time we touched, as I recall.
Wait, really?
Yes, really.
So this path is supposed to take us out to Berg Volcano?
We're not gonna see any lava burst out in front of us or anything, are we?
Don't get so paranoid you let a rock fall on your head, Law. So hot.
Well, yeah. We've reached the inner portion of Berg Volcano.
We need to find that.
Ow! Take this! I'm on raining slap! I'll end you! Double demon fight! It's over! Eternal
It's a
devastation!
duel of the arts!
Blow away! Raining slash! Here I come!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
You require help. The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that.
Look sharp!
Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Raining
This
slash!
one's mine. Hold it back.
I'm just getting
Double
demon
Do
fight!
There's more where that came from.
We should think about eating soon.
Really? Not all that hungry myself.
Don't make me
No choice! Here I come! I can carve through armor! I'm on it! It's over! No further!
head into the wind.
This one's all mine!
You have to aim for the bright area on their back. Get on your head together. Mega Go for the weak point.
almost too strong.
Split it open!
Be my guest!
Flame of fury.
An astral ball.
That's my cue.
This one keeps... Shut him down!
Here's it's showtime.
I'm on it! Raining slash! Double demon fang! Now! On freely!
Take it down.
Goodbye!
You know, Law,
Not done!
watching you really makes me realize
Makes you realize what?
maybe thinking too much gets in the way sometimes.
Exactly! Don't think! Just keep swinging! Blew away! Raining slash! This one's over!
Astral energy.
Say no more!
Got it!
Well done. Lunar corruption. I'm ready for the next battle.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Huh. You can make plants grow instantly? What if we use the...
You're mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Light and energy!
Ready? I'll take you all on!
You're in trouble!
Here I come! Internal devastation!
Time to get out of the way.
Burning!
Now you see what I can do.
Take this!
Spear! Pierce evil!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Isara!
All back in their defense.
Glad you have your uses!
Rising
I'll
focus!
show you how useful I can be.
Now!
I'm on a roll now. All good things come to an end. Take this.
Sleep now!
Strike! Double team in fact!
Annihilation! Where are you going?
Take this!
Dragon Shell.
Ready, slap!
Anything in armor is all mine.
I'm on!
I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my arts do best.
Not today!
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Gotta break through!
Glacial spear.
Take this!
Armor won't save you.
Double team in fact!
Their hide is thick as armor. Dance to the wind! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Double team in fact!
No armor can
Double
stop
team
me.
in fact!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Double team in fact! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Illuminated dark!
pain.
Come forth! Holy quiver! Holy
No
land!
further! Here I come!
Arnex, coming through!
Raining slash!
Now!
Eternal devastation! I'm not done!
Spear! Holy
Take it!
land!
Struck! Double team in fact! My turn! I'm not
Don't
done!
mind if I do!
Raining slash!
handle this!
Double demon fang! Do it! Show me! In an instant! Impact block! Looks like we won.
My face is starting to sting, and my throat feels super parched.
Here, have some water. Just make sure you don't drink too much.
Thanks.
You want some too, Xion? An opponent like this should be easy. Burn in hell!
Lunar corruption! Gale force!
Carve through one.
Raining slash!
By the power of water!
Blow away!
Are those rockets skin?
Blow away!
Wind astral energy!
Raining
Lightning
slash!
and
Hit a water.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
This will be a delicious piece
I'm
of
like bait to them.
Wind astral energy!
Now we're never.
Why can't they just stand still?
Xion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Do it!
Charge like that could easily...
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Not a chance.
I'm on
Rocket!
Arcade
Here I come.
First strike! Lancer!
The flaming flash is yours to be let free.
Annihilation!
In a bind?
Thunderblade!
You're mine.
Holy land!
Blow away.
Now!
Double me. In an instant. Impact block.
doing really great lately.
Choice.
Coming through!
You're mine!
Lightning condemned!
You picked the wrong
Eastern.
Come one, come all!
Never miss!
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Stop!
Lunar corruption! Gemini
Blow away!
annihilation!
Swallow dance!
Far enough! Go for the weak point!
Flash!
Raging
Blow away!
A banana for a day! Coming through! Not on my watch! Leave the enemy arms to me!
What I can do! No complaints here!
Blow away!
Fury!
Lightning slash! We're cleaning house!
Let me take the rest of them!
Well, someone's feeling lively!
Blow away! I'm not done! You're finished! It's on!
These fists have got your name on them!
Raining slash!
A whirling struggle!
Medically approved!
Not today!
Swallow dance!
Now or never! It's done!
Take this!
I'm not done! No escape! Bring on! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
Now I'm in the groove! Armor won't save you!
No escape! Blow away! Raining
Your
slash!
guy is mine! Here's a dance to the wind!
Burn in hell!
Air thrust! A whirling struggle!
Leave the
Do it! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I'm reaching my limit, you guys.
Damn. Guess we better be extra careful.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
No choice! Take this!
Hard up! Into the
I'm
sky!
out!
Burning strike! Raging
Raining slash! Double demon fang! Try harder! Not
A
kidding!
whirling struggle!
Strike!
Winds of heaven! I can't hold on much longer!
So much for sitting this fight out.
That wouldn't be right. Here I
Nope,
come!
that'd be silly.
No escape! Double demon fang!
Last three! There you are!
Watch it!
Hey,
This thing is medically approved.
Talon hurricane!
Eagle Dive!
What would I do without you?
In a bind? I'm sorry to be thought.
We've all got enough on our plates.
Yes, ma'am.
The
I
flame
can carve
inside
through
me
all.
yearns to be left free!
Raging cascade!
Blow away! Double demon fang!
To the wind! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Here I come!
Searing
Blow away!
That freaking does it!
Double demon fang!
Arctic waterfall!
I lack the energy for healing art.
It's crazy to see rocks melt before our eyes.
Watch where you're going, everyone. If you fall, there will be nothing left of you.
Exactly. So don't try anything funny. Especially you, Law. No pushing anyone, not even as a joke.
I'm not a little kid!
I didn't know you had that sort of trick up your sleeve, Dohalim. I would have figured rocks and plants would be too different for you to handle both.
Not necessarily. Both of them contain Earth astral energy.
What the hell is that thing?
Probably that monster Nath warned us about, if I had to guess.
Do you think this might have been where one of those lights that shot out of the wedge landed?
But why this location? If the purpose of the wedge is to harvest Dana's astral energy.
We can figure that out later. If that thing gets into town, it's going to cause chaos. We need to take it down and move on. Let's go! This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Anything in armor is all mine! Suddenly turning tail doesn't seem so ridiculous.
Why? Are you scared?
Me? Are you?
Do you even have to ask? Of course I'm scared!
Focus up before we become that thing's lunch.
It's summoning Dougal?
Take care of them while keeping an eye on it.
Burn it out!
Do or die!
Blow away!
This one's mine.
I'll smash you!
Not on my watch!
Raining slash!
In a vine?
Struck!
Sometimes
not
it's
done!
better to have swallowed you.
Swallow down!
Here I come!
Here we go again!
Blow away!
Lightning condemned!
Raining slash! Blow away!
Illuminate the dark!
I really owe you one.
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better. This one's all mine!
I'm on a roll now!
Ignite!
Healing
Mine!
Shattering
Bring
no
it
pieces!
And
Blow away! You'll pay for
Let's
that!
tear 'em up! Watch this! Now you see what I can do!
I hope this medicine works.
I'll tear you apart!
Mine! I'm not done! Blow away!
Freeze Lancer!
Raining slash!
Hurricane!
Can't be happening.
Eagle fly!
Blow away! Rip out!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Eat this!
Raining
I'll tear
slash!
you apart! Swallow dance!
I'm not done!
Annihilation!
Raining slash!
Illuminate magic
No
advance!
further!
Amazing.
Holy
I can
land!
feel the medicine working.
Come and face me! Eternal devastation! Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful.
Ignite!
With the blazing sword, and with my sword.
Shion! I'm not done!
Armor won't save you!
Blow away!
Fury!
Ready to go! Talon Hurricane!
Raining slash!
Inferno
Blow
Punch!
away!
There you go! Don't let up!
Okay,
Lunar blast!
I'm not done!
All right, hold on to your art.
Here I come!
Lock! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Now or never.
Here come more!
You'll just have to keep fighting.
Astral arts?
That's my cue!
I can carve through armor!
Shut him down!
I'm on
You're finished!
I never miss!
Raining slash!
Swallow dance!
You fight better at a distance. The further away the better.
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
Take this!
Glacial spear!
Blow away!
Piercing dart!
Burn!
Freeze Lancer! Raging storm!
Raging blast!
Spear! I'm evil! Ow! I'm... Freeze Lancer!
Stay away from my friend! I'm on her!
I'll bring you
My
back from
turn!
death to death!
Hurricane!
Double demon fang!
Inferno
Raining
Punch!
blast!
Take this!
Blow away!
Let me help!
You make quick work of them!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out!
As impressive as always.
Here I hope that was improving.
No, I mean you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Shion actually look flustered. Art sealed!
Reinforcements incoming!
Not a problem.
I never miss! Sleep now!
Armor won't save you!
Not in your dreams! Ready! I'll heal you all! Raging cascade!
Raining slash! Burn in hell!
I'll finish you here and now!
Okay, here I go.
I owe you, Shion.
Healing is what my art suggests.
All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. Confiscated! effort! Coming hard! Here, let me help!
Inspiration!
Not on my watch! First aid!
You're mine!
Raging Cascade! Seven awkward! Fred! I can do this all time! I'll heal you all! You're really strong, Alphen!
I'm just trying to do
So much for sitting this fight out.
Still, that wouldn't be appreciating to have you
No,
around.
that'd be silly.
my turn!
Here,
You may be strong, but I'll never back down! Strike! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Raining slash!
winds of heaven!
You're on! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
I never miss! Quiver
No
flying
further!
struggle!
Flew away!
Winds of heaven! Eagle of gold!
escape!
On a roll now!
Dragon Swarm! Burn!
Cyclone!
Crush!
Plasma Bomb! Acid!
Strike!
Reload!
Who wins now?
Here,
Flew
let me
away!
help! Lightning
Lightning
Blade!
Flew away! It's on!
Lunar corruption! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I'll heal you all! Healing circle! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone! Okay, here I go.
Everyone all right?
We won't surrender. We won't retreat. Not yet.
Whatever you do, just please stay safe.
How are we supposed to take on something so big?
I'll handle it.
Alphen!
Watch and learn. That's enough! Go back down! Everyone okay?
Yeah, I think so.
That thing scared the pants off me.
It felt like it had a different aura than other Zeugles, didn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't like the one that Almadria sicked on us either.
Its elemental astral energy variance was out of this world. It was like fighting a lord.
I guess it's safe to assume that if it came out of the wedge, it must have played some part in helping harvest astral energy. But what?
Perhaps a living spirit vessel? It's plausible, given the location. Or it may be part of a new force dispatched to regain control of Dana.
If we assume that monster was one of the 4 beams of light, we must have prevented something from taking place here.
I'd like to think so, knowing how much grief it gave us. But at least with that out of the way, we can keep moving forward now. Let's go.
I'm even stronger than before. Hey, is that it over there?
Alphen?
Did you remember something?
No, but I have seen this starship before. This is it. This is the ship I traveled in when I escaped from Lenegis.
3 centuries later, and it's no worse for wear. I'll take a look at the internals.
Damn! I'm amazed it still works at all after all this time.
The past meets the present. I really am from a different time and place.
Yeah, but you've got us now, Alphen.
Not only that, but you've helped out so many people, too.
Law's right. Rinwell too. You're one of us now. No more carrying the weight of history on your shoulders. You're a part of this world.
Right. Thanks, you guys.
How's it look?
It should fly. All internal systems seem to be operating. However, considering how long it's remained inactive, I suspect it will take some time before it's ready for takeoff.
How much time are we talking here?
Starship mechanics are not what I'd call my forte, so I'd rather not hazard a guess.
So we've just got to sit around here and wait? I'm terrible at waiting.
That's because you're a child. Oh, but how about we use this time to prepare and gather supplies for the trip?
Good idea. Who knows when we'll be back from Lenegis once we leave? We should prepare ourselves for every possible scenario before we go.
Let's try not to stay away too long. I'd hate for anything to happen to the place while we're gone.
Either we race ahead, or we take due precaution to ensure we have no regrets. I shall leave it up to you as to how we proceed, Alphen.
Works for me.